Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Toka Monday Night TikTok news stream. This is our last stream of the year, after which we'll be taking a break for the holidays. Then we'll be back on January 3rd, 2022. And it's a good thing we got one more news story night before this because TikTok just dropped a bunch of shit this week. So we got a lot to talk about. But before that, we have a guest tonight, Mckensea. She's a marine naturalist and scientist, as well as a member of the leadership team of the Queer Collective. And here's a look at what her TikTok looks like.
I feel like I owe you guys a better explanation on my very wacky mermaids might eventually exist hypothesis, but first we gotta clear a couple of things out of the way. So you might think that my hypothesis stems from the aquatic ape hypothesis. If you don't know, a little over 50 years ago, a hypothesis was put forward that there was an aquatic stage during the evolution of Homo sapiens. If you want to learn more, there are books, there are TED Talks, even David Attenborough was a strong believer of this hypothesis. But the aquatic ape hypothesis has been disproven, and when you read it, you'll see it's pretty iffy science. Now, another thing is that these merpeople of the future would not be able to breathe underwater and would most likely not have a tail. However, with the direction our Earth is going in, the idea of a more aquatic human, I don't think is that crazy. Of course, we have already seen people like Michael Phelps who are just built to be better swimmers. But you might also know about the Indonesian sea nomads. The people in this village are able to hold their breath for a lot longer than normal and can also constrict their pupils underwater to see better. So in a few 100,000 years, maybe we'll see marine humans.
All right, hi Mckensea, welcome to the stream. I think you're muted.
There's nothing worse than having to watch yourself. That was awful.
It wasn't awful. It was wonderful. Thank you for being here.
Thank you for having me.
Let's talk about some TikTok news, Watson. Okay, Nicholas, thank you. Thank you for
I'm
delivering.
going to try some of the other formats for how people are laid out, just to see whether...
Yeah,
okay, cropped format works way better with 5 people.
We've
I thought it was going to do like 5 vertical stripes.
We're in a band or something. That's very dramatic.
Yeah.
All right. So TikTok has dropped a bunch of stuff. Some of it is covered in their newsroom. Some of it just exists now.
Happy holidays!
Merry Christmas for TikTok. Here's a bunch of stuff. Figure it out.
Figure it out.
And the first one that I want to talk about is the repost feature. So I am going to pull up that tab that I...
Is there a news story about this? No, you just got a screenshot.
I feel like there was. I'm going looking for it.
Hunting. This has not popped up for me yet, so if it hasn't popped up for you, don't be surprised. Again, TikTok does that thing where it just rolls things out whenever, wherever. You know,
I mean, why give everybody playlists when you can do stuff like this? Like,
why would we roll out the creator fund to Canadians when we can let people click on this button? Which, Watson, can you explain what the button does?
No, I cannot. And we don't know.
New button, unsure.
yes, new button. It does TBD.
Yeah, so here's the thing. When you click on it, it tells you you've reposted the video. And then you can add a comment to your repost. And then on that video, there's a little spot that says your name reposted. And you can click on that and see like a little menu where people who've reposted it show up, presumably. I am the only person I've ever seen in that thing because nobody's using this feature because nobody knows what it does.
You may be the only person that has it, like the one person.
No, I saw somebody else post about this like 2 weeks ago too, and they were like, "What is this?" And I'm like, "I don't know." Or not 2 weeks ago, 5 days ago, right?
Michael, this is already Tumblr.
This is already. I don't understand why you're saying we don't need this to be Tumblr. It's already Tumblr. We're there. We've been there.
I just please,
unfortunate.
could we make a video for the Toka channel that is just nothing but here's the repost button, and then just do that clip from Men in Black. See the little red button? Push the little red button. Because that's all I can think about with this. Because it's like, Hey, it sounds intuitive, but I don't know.
Why do all the social media networks have to chase each other? No one can just be confident in their own identity, right? So like YouTube's like, I want to have short form videos. And TikTok's like, I want to have long form videos. And also I want reposts. And like they just, and Twitter's like, I want to be Clubhouse. And
no. Because this is what's absolutely hilarious is that all of the other platforms have been doing the thing where they're like chasing after TikTok. And I make the joke every time another platform rolls this out of the Bernie holding a gun joke of I am once again asking platforms to just be themselves. But
yes,
the thing is, no one is chasing Tumblr for shit, right? No one is chasing Tumblr, right?
No one wants Tumblr.
I use Tumblr. I love Tumblr. There's still millions of active users on Tumblr making absolute nonsense every hour of every day. I can always log on and find something stupid. But yes, correct. Tumblr is not even chasing being Tumblr at this point. Like no one is.
Tumblr's.
For some reason, TikTok was like, you know what would be fun if we just put a little reblog feature on here.
I have not been super in touch with Tumblr since the porn ban, because everybody interesting left.
I follow you. We specifically follow each other on Tumblr, and I'm only there for the supernatural memes. I only want to find out my news through supernatural memes and reblog them and hope that's how you get your news.
So
I'm still curious. Google Plus, or not Plus? Yeah, no, I don't even remember the name of it anymore because it was here and
Google
gone
Plus.
so fast too. Yeah, I'm still shocked that their version of the reblog repost feature is not what all of the other platforms went after, because that was cool.
What'd they do?
It like threaded them together, so like you could add comments, which then you like, so like if you reblogged it basically to your site, and then people could sub comment, but only on yours, but then you could chase it all the way back to its original post.
Yeah, it's
like
Tumblr does that.
Tumblr.
Again, I'm still angry at Tumblr because I lost my account because I lost my phone number and they still won't give it back to me.
But yeah, I was just gonna say that to my knowledge, the only major business decision Tumblr's made in the last 10 years is to try to stop being Tumblr.
So they should just rename it to
That's not
Tumblr.
true, because with every ad that they sell, every absurdist could not possibly be a real ad that they sell. That is a business decision. And I stand by every single one of those because every ad on Tumblr is bad and doesn't make sense. As it should be. That's why I like it there.
You know what else is interesting? Like I've worked in the tech industry for a long time, over a decade, and I don't think I've ever met a single engineer or designer who said, I worked at or am working or am going to work at Tumblr. Like it's like a black box. It's over there.
It was built by like teenagers. Like let's be real. That was 100% built by teens in like the early 2000s. And we were like, cool, it works.
Yeah, and I think they just left it there. I think
they just left it. They were like, that's good.
It's sentient at this point because I don't think anyone's actually working on it.
No.
Cecelia, are you also having mental flashbacks to the dude who wore a tie as a belt?
Yeah, I am now. But I was gonna say, yeah, it's a bunch of teenagers, and then it was just XKit Guy. XKit Guy was the backbone of Tumblr because he would help you modify what your blog looked like. Every time Tumblr staff would make a change, he'd be like, so here's how you crack the code to make it look however the fuck you want. It was just, he was the backbone. And then at some point he stopped, probably because of the porn ban.
Yeah.
No, it was because a certain subsection of extremely aggressive Tumblr users decided that he was problematic. I don't remember why. I do feel like I remember it being nonsense.
Yeah.
But yeah, he was harassed so much that he felt he could no longer be safely on the app.
You know, I love the internet. I
Sounds
love
like the internet.
I love being on the internet. It's great. It's only a matter of time before somebody decides that I'm a bad person and they cancel me. And you know what? Maybe I will finally have some peace.
Just think of all the free time.
I just feel like XKit Guy is probably really happy out there living his real life instead of being like, so how do I mod Tumblr today?
Oh no.
It's like
so anyway, we've got a new function and we don't know what it does. Do we have other new functions?
I did Well, before we leave repost, I did do a bunch of digging, and I did find out like a bunch of specific details about it. Still don't know what it does, but I do know a bunch about how it works.
What?
So let's see.
Pardon me? I know every aspect about it, except for actually what it does.
Wait for it.
That sounds like
After you post a video, you can reverse that decision by going to the repost like window in the video, clicking on your post and hitting remove. If you had a comment, it will warn you that it's going to delete the comment. There is in your settings a privacy option to toggle whether people can repost your videos. It appears to default to on unless you have a followers only account, in which case it defaults to off. The function only appears for, as far as I've found so far, only appears on videos that you find on the For You page. It doesn't appear on the following page, doesn't appear in search results, it doesn't appear on profiles, only on the FYP. It does show up on people's friends only videos, and we don't know what that does. And we haven't tested it because I'm not testing it on one of my friends' friends only videos.
Somebody has to like make a specific friends only video. Like this is just for a test.
You
We
can
will
use that
leave
stupid
this
one that I
stream.
made
I
for
will
you
go
for the
and
gifts.
yeah, I will leave the stream. I will go and post a friends only video, and Watson, you see what the fuck it does.
Okay, see, the problem though is I have to wait until that video comes up on my For You page.
Oh.
So you need everyone who knows you to give you a special.
Every single mutual with Watson, please post a friends only video to see what the fuck this button does on friends only video.
So
This could.
Actually,
I posted another
I wonder if
friends
we could make a
only video
viral
just a
friends
couple
only
days ago.
video.
Yeah.
No.
Because if we all did videos with the same sort of call to action, like, everyone else would think it was a thing.
A call to action to make a video like this and to repost the videos like that to find out what happens when you repost friends only videos.
What if you reposted a friends only video and it goes to your friends? Like, what if I make one then it goes to like your mutuals that aren't mutuals?
Yeah, see, that's the thing. We don't know, and that's terrifying.
That's terrifying. Terrifying.
I can't stand that. I can't. I can't live. There were certain things that like TikTok does and the implications of them. Like there was that time where it was like anyone can now reply with a video and any comment on anything. And my brain went, I'm never commenting on anything ever again. Like, I am never, ever doing it. And luckily people have not been losing their goddamn minds with that feature. It exists, but people have actually shown a fair amount of restraint, which blows my mind on TikTok.
Cool.
But
and as we discovered too, the creators are very deliberately like if they'll reply to a comment also, and then they'll immediately delete it so that people cannot dogpile.
Exactly. Which has been good. Like people have been very cognizant of like the implications of what could happen to people. But this is one of those things where it's like, and I will never post a friends only video ever again. Like if this can go through like a mutual friends only network to get to people that I like and admire, and I am complaining about a person in particular, no.
Yeah.
I was thinking somebody who's a mutual of a mutual with someone I blocked.
Right?
Oh my god, that'd be awful.
Right?
Why'd you even throw that out there? Oh,
this is what I'm saying.
I would cry.
Bad.
Because I just like speaking of the creator that shall not be named, I saw an Only Schmear stitch for the first time in months the other day, and again it was just like, that sounds cool, but could you address the issues that people have been asking you about for a year now? And I was like, ooh, I'm glad I'm still on the spicy side of that.
Which problematic creator are we talking about? Because I talk shit about problematic creators in my friends only, and if it got to one of them,
the actual username is only JS.
I can't handle that
emotionally.
I have said things on my side account about a certain New York Times reporter who is on TikTok, and if she ever saw anything. I can't deal with that emotionally. I can't deal with
Yeah.
Cecelia, do you need me to edit this live stream now?
I mean, much less
No.
like
She's not aware of this. It's fine. Everyone else knows. Everyone else on Earth knows.
your replies, your private replies to like the Stanley Tucci situation, or like if those got back to him too.
I don't need anyone seeing me screaming about whoever the intern at Entertainment or E as a network for giving my video to Stanley Tucci, where I am thirsty about Stanley Tucci. I don't need anyone seeing that. I don't need anyone witnessing it.
Wait, do you have a crush on Stanley Tucci?
Shut up.
It's valid. I like it.
No,
I
it
dig
turns
it.
out I understand it's extremely valid, and there's
Yeah.
there's a whole article that someone wrote one time where it's like it starts off as like justifying why they like Stanley Tucci, and it turns into an extremely long and elaborate, very domestic fantasy about Stanley Tucci.
Okay.
And I just remember reading it and being like, this is extremely plausible, and now unfortunately I have a crush on this man.
All right, Cecelia, do you want to give the broad strokes of the context of this situation for people who aren't already up to speed and following along with the implications?
Wait.
You and Stanley Tucci.
Stanley Tucci.
Okay, so one time I made a video where it was the what's Gibby thinking about audio, but then the saxophone after instead of like the regular, and it was just a video of Stanley Tucci making a cocktail.
Oh, I remember this video.
Yeah, and so an intern at Entertainment Tonight saw that video, and they were like, "Here,
that's it."
And so Stanley Tucci and Colin Firth, because Colin Firth was also there, Stanley Tucci and Colin Firth were being interviewed about their new movie, and they were both shown thirsty TikToks about themselves live on national television, which included mine. You could see my face and name on it, as well as the girl who did the Colin Firth. I contacted the girl who did the Colin Firth one. We've been commiserating ever since every once in a while.
Yeah.
But so they've both seen me. They both witnessed me. And so then I, at some point, went on Friends Only. I was like, I don't understand why anyone would rat me out like this. I do not want that video getting circulated because I don't actually want that intern to feel bad. They were just doing their job. The people at FTV shouldn't feel bad for using other people's content as their content. But like, this is the thing, is like, I just went on Friends Only to complain with my friends only. And if that can get out there for everyone to see, I don't need that. That was for people who know me.
And scrubbing the entirety of everyone's Friends Only backlog, like all these implications, is too much. And there's other people who maybe wouldn't have posted the Stanley Tucci video on main, but might have posted it to Friends Only, and the share button might cause it to end up on Entertainment Tonight.
This is the fear. Because my problem is that I have also screamed about Oscar Isaac, and I can't have that man knowing.
Yeah, your videos about Oscar Isaac would be like,
stuff like I don't.
I can't do that. I can't do that and continue to exist. Happy holidays. So that's like, yeah, this is the problem, is like, I can't, I post things on TikTok because they're meant to be viewed on TikTok.
Yeah.
And like, when things get shared out, it's fine, it's whatever. Sometimes I don't like it. Sometimes it's like difficult. But if people can share the stuff that I'm just trying to share for mutuals, but sometimes the stuff I'm just sharing for mutuals is also just like me putting a call out to be like, hey, I think TikTok might be censoring this thing. Can you all confirm? I don't need that being a news story. I don't need that getting out there and getting out to people when in fact it isn't a news story. I'm just trying to figure something out. So that's the other problem with this, is like, a lot of people do that on Friends Only. They'll say like, am I shadow banned right now? Are my captions working? Is something wrong? And I don't need somebody taking something out of context like that and turning it into a thing.
Yeah.
I see. This is why I have a separate secret account.
Just the one?
There's a side.
I
and there's
have
a secret.
I have the side account for like public side, like my spam account. I have the friends only account that is just like only my friends can follow this.
Yeah.
And then I have an account that has no content, just for thirst follows.
Yes. So powerful.
I want to know who you're following on the thirst follows. I want to know.
Exactly, it's too
That's
powerful.
not fair.
Yeah,
That's
I
not
know
fair.
you do. That is why it's what's
That's
the
why
word?
the secret.
Quarantined.
Oh, that's a bummer. I want to see.
You know what feature I want is just another tab in following, which is mutuals. Like I've wanted that from the beginning of time.
Why
It would
isn't
be
there a
nice.
drop down to filter out either direction? Because
That'd be
sometimes
nice.
you just gotta know.
I know that we have the technology. I mean, maybe it would take half a day.
But why would they give you that when they can give you a bright yellow button with a reblog that does?
That breaks the internet, that has incredibly complicated